Another day, another record attempt. It's West Ham United's turn to take on the Premiership Invincibles. Paolo Di Canio is still home in Italy nursing a foot injury, but Frederic Kanoute returns to add some muscle to their attack. There's a reprieve for the defence that conceded 4 at Newcastle, so Gary Breen awaits his debut from the bench. This is the team that gained win number 14 last weekend when Ashley Coles was the name in the headlines. He's in direct opposition to namesake Joe today. No part for Gilberto Silva after an exhausting midweek trip to Brazil. There's no place like someone else's home for Arsenal. Last season they won at Anfield, Old Trafford and St James's en route to the title. But they didn't win here. West Ham's home record was just about as good as anyone's. David James is their captain today in the absence of Di Canio and Steve Lomas. Trevor Sinclair is his target. Defoe beaten to it by Vieira. Just in case you've lost your television bearings, the cameras have switched side at Upton Park for this season. You now have the same view as the fans at the back of that west stand. Glenn Roeder maintained his dignity and his determination during a difficult start to last season. Won a lot of admirers as well as an extended contract. The ball from Carrick to Kanoute. Looking to isolate Campbell on that side, but no way past Sol Campbell. Bergkamp. On towards Henry. Smooth Arsenal attack. Not the usual conclusion. Henry just wide of the mark. But they have slipped back into their rhythm. And Bergkamp and Henry in tandem spells trouble for anybody. Well, taking a bit of a chance with Kanoute. Campbell up towards Henry. He's shaken off Repka. He's got away from Schemmel. It's Thierry Henry and he forces a save from David James. Dennis Bergkamp was getting there, but such was Henry's pace that he outstripped the support. Took on West Ham almost single-handedly, and it needed the hands of David James to stop him. Winterburn. Defoe. Back to Daly. Sinclair in front of Keogh. Well, he is a scorer of spectacular goals, Trevor Sinclair, and only David Seaman's right hand upright denied him another there. Superbly struck volley by one England World Cup man, defeating another. James away from Keogh, and it sat up invitingly, and he couldn't turn down the invitation. Seaman may feel as if he just about had that covered. He was right by the post, but it was the post that came to his aid. And Trevor Sinclair very nearly adding to his library of wonderful solo goals. It's Defoe losing out. Winterburn recovering. Repka. West Ham trying to keep the heat on here. Good ball from Cisse. Good run from Schemmel. Cross back. Kanoute! Well, he had almost too much time. He took up a great position for the cutback. He did have time for another touch in actual fact, but he swung his right foot at that precise pass from Sebastian Schemmel, and it's still rising. Henry. Wiltord stepped away from Daly. Sylvain Wiltord. Well, that was very agile goalkeeping from a very big goalkeeper, David James. Shot off his line there and took the ball very cleanly off the toe of Sylvain Wiltord. Kanoute setting up Sinclair. Kanoute. Cisse is forward too. Ooh, he was looking for Defoe. Instead it's Cole. It's in! West Ham United's first goal of the new season comes against the reigning champions, and it's a beauty from team have deserved it. They pulled Arsenal first one way and then the other. And Cole struck it sweetly beyond his England teammate, David Seaman. Arsenal's record run under threat. Unbeaten in the Premiership in 2002. They trailed to a wonderfully taken goal by the left foot of Joe Cole. A goal which West Ham United's first half display thoroughly merited. At the interval, it's West Ham United 1, Arsenal 0. It's only the second time since January that anyone has even taken the lead against Arsenal in a Premiership game. We're going to find out a little more about the reigning champions during this second half, particularly if West Ham can maintain the momentum they found in the first. Michael Carrick looking to do just that. Tiptoed into some space and found Joe Cole again. Arsenal have been forced into changing one thing at half-time, and that's the look of their attack. A calf injury suffered by Dennis Bergkamp ushers Kanoute forward for his seasonal debut. Cisse tidying up. Free kick given. Lauren's sprawling challenge on Sinclair. Lofted in towards Kanoute, defended by Vieira and then by Lauren. Will it be Mented? Cisse. Defoe. Cole. Schemmel. Oh, actually Cole caught him. Referee has his hand in his pocket. Done with some feeling that by Ashley Cole. Ball was long gone. Free kick to follow. Joe Cole to take. Header away by Sol Campbell. As far as Michael Carrick. Struck it against Edouard Cisse. Repka is there. West Ham have it back. Joe Cole to Jermaine Defoe. He's kept it in towards Kanoute! West Ham United 2, Arsenal 0. Frederic Kanoute within 8 minutes of the restart. But Jermaine Defoe just wouldn't give that up on the near side. Seemed to be running out of play. Defoe never believed that. Not only kept it in, but delivered the cross for Kanoute to beat Keown to the punch on the near post and double the West Ham United lead. And is this the day, the first day in 2002, that Arsenal suffer defeat in the Premiership? Daly, forward towards Kanoute again. This time Keown wins out. December 2001, Arsenal versus Newcastle, the last time Arsene Wenger's team suffered a league defeat. The question at half-time was West Ham Could they pick up where they left off? Indeed they could. Defoe runs into Vieira, who's been rather muted today. Kanoute showed too much of it to carry. Here comes Joe Cole. Slid in towards Frederic Kanoute. Good save by Seaman. Kanoute denied a second goal in the space of 3 minutes. Another sweeping attack from West Ham United. Cutting ball from Joe Cole. Keown couldn't catch up, but Seaman's left hand just denied Frederic Kanoute. They are rampant at the moment. Vieira, dispossessed by his fellow countryman Cisse. Privately, he must be wondering what happens to this team when they leave their East End manor. So good at home, so disappointing away. It's not the problem that he has to face today. They've been excellent. Carrick. Winterburn. He'll be enjoying himself. He hasn't enjoyed a victory over Arsenal since leaving the club 2 years ago. This one isn't sealed just yet. Cole. Campbell wasn't buying the trick. Sinclair gets it back. Kanoute. Cole. Kanoute shot! Wonderful spell for West Ham. They are playing exhilarating football. So much fluency about them, but so many wonderful little individual cameos in the midst of it all. Cole and Kanoute combining that time. Bright minds on the same wavelength. And Arsenal are chasing shadows at times. Jermaine Pennant will replace Ray Parlour with half an hour or so to go. Won't be 20 until January. Pennant has played plenty of football for the England under-21s and has played in both the Worthington Cup and indeed the Champions League for Arsenal, but this is his Premiership bout. Vieira, Henry, Kanoute. Good spin by Henry away from Daly. Terrific shot, wonderful goal. Arsenal back in business, and they can do that in the blink of an eye. Quiet, muted, disappointing for much of the afternoon, then bang, Thierry Henry comes to life. West Ham United's lead is halved with a marvellous individual goal by last season's Premiership leading goal scorer. And that will stand comparison with any of the 60 he's now scored for Arsenal in this league. Lauren. Good spin and run by Kanoute. Got away from Bree momentarily, and here's Henry. Now the flag did go up. Poor assistant was struggling to keep up with the pace of that Arsenal attack, but he did raise his flag. Maybe it spared Henry a certain embarrassment, really. I'm not sure he was behind the ball. Just as well, in a sense, he didn't score. It wasn't offside. Keown's header has fallen for Defoe. Ashley Cole manages to see him off, but finds only Joe Cole. Good run by Joe Cole. On and on he goes. Penalty. Ashley Cole penalised. And Joe Cole has won West Ham United the chance to really reclaim the initiative in this game. And Ashley Cole who was on the other side of a controversy last weekend. Well, there was a bit of holding. He had a bit of a hack at Joe Cole of the ball, maybe just caught his right ankle, but it was a debatable one, no doubt about that. Ashley Cole looks peeved. Referee is making a note of a name or so. Vieira, in his role as captain, argues the case and gets a card. Well, what an irony. And Joe Cole and Lauren are now having a set-to on the edge of the penalty area. You can see what Arsenal feel of Joe Cole. They feel that he is guilty of exactly what some felt Ashley Cole was guilty of last weekend. Frederic Kanoute is the West Ham penalty taker. Seaman saves. It wasn't a very good penalty. It was a dribbler from Frederic Kanoute. The game remains in the balance. David Seaman quickly down, but not fully stretched by Frederic Kanoute. Moncur was very late on Wiltord. It was a very reckless challenge by John Moncur. On the edge of the box. Henry tosses it in there. Keown is free. Wouldn't quite come for Edu. Why? Thomas Repka. Keown found more space than he had any right to expect. Vieira. Touré. Vieira's cross. Wiltord. Keown and Campbell are still up there. Wiltord threads it into Kanoute, looking to turn. Oh! Sylvain Wiltord for Arsenal, 2-2. Teed up by Kanoute, the comeback is complete. And Arsenal still look unbeatable. Wiltord it was who fed Kanoute and then never stopped running. On and on he went. Just picked his spot with the side of his foot. Lovely combination between the two of them. Kanoute just minded the ball for him until he got there. Sylvain Wiltord, who scored a marvellous solo goal against Birmingham last weekend, scores a marvellous team goal here, and Arsenal have come from 2 down. It's a teasing cross, and Breen couldn't deal with it. Touré almost did. Really good stop by David James. It was a wicked cross and a fabulous save. Breen couldn't get it away. Touré was first to it. That's what champions are made of. Title-toughened Arsenal come from 2 down and are still unbeaten in this Premiership calendar year. Their winning run has been stopped. West Ham United, the first team to live with them since February in a league game. A missed penalty away from beating Arsenal, but just at this moment, Arsenal are virtually unbeatable. Fabulous match. West Ham United 2, Arsenal 2.